Hey guys, welcome back to my channel where I will be talking more in detail about the things that you need to do while on a K visa within the US, right? So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel. Comment your question below. So let's get into it, right? So the most important thing you need to do is get married within the 90 days, right? That is the condition of that visa, right? Get married within the 90 days or else you go back a yard. So that should be your main priority. Get married within the 90 days. Next thing after that is apply for the affidavit of support or AOS. So that is actually what allows you to reside in the US permanently and legally, right? It doesn't stop at just getting married, right? You need to adjust the status so you can work, so you can reside there, so you can be afforded certain benefits, right? So under the AOS, because I will be doing a separate video, I won't really go into a lot of details about the affidavit in this video, but I will briefly say what it is, right, and what kind of documents you have to file under there, right? So of course you have to file the I-485, which is known as the green card, and that is what allows you to reside in the country legally and permanently, right? So again, there's different types of green card. It really depends on the anniversary date and all of that, right? The 2-year or the 10-year, it really depends, right? So the next thing is the I-765, which is the employment authorization, and that allows you to work within the US legally, right? You need this document in order to be afforded a legal job, right? Another thing is, and this is optional, right? This is the form I-131, and that is for travel documents. So if you plan to travel outside of the US while your application is processing and you know it get approved and all of that, that will allow you to travel outside if you have something going on outside of the US and you need like evidence that you will be coming back to the US to, you know, reside. That is important to have, right? Again, I will go into detail more about it because this is something, you know, relatively new to me as well. So again, I'm not an immigration attorney, I'm just sharing my experience with you guys, right? So that is my disclaimer. Another thing is, you will be requested to attend biometrics appointment. This is where you will, you know, receive information to provide your signature, your fingerprints, and take photos, right? And that is done at the USCIS office. Next thing is, you will be required to attend the AOS interview with you and your US spouse, right? At this time, you'll need to have more evidence of the continuation of that relationship. So it will be like your marriage photos, proof of a joint bank between you guys, your name being on the lease, just evidence of things going on between you and your spouse, right? They need to know that the relationship is continuing. It is what it is, right? So be prepared to answer questions about your relationship with your husband or your wife, right? Provide additional documentation, as I said before, right? So if approved, you will receive your green card within a matter of a month or so. It really depends on the timing, right? There's no specific timing. So if there are issues, you may need to provide some more documentation. You may get a request for additional evidence. So just try to provide enough documentation from the beginning so you don't have that, but it may go like that if you're not approved initially, right? So if, like I said before about the green card, with it being either 2 years or 10 years, right? So if you're married less than 2 years, you will receive a conditional green card. It's valid for only 2 years, in which you will have to file I-751 within 90 days before it expires to remove the condition, so you can you know, apply for the 10-year one, right? The next thing is, you want to apply for your social security. At that time, if you have done it before, you would have to do it again if you want your name to be changed to your marital name, right? So Next thing is get a state ID or driver's license, right? And again, that requires certain documents to be done, right? So I will definitely do a video in the future about applying for your driver's license and what it entails, any tips and all of that, right? So another thing you can do once you're within the US is open a bank account or open a joint account with your spouse, right? Because again, evidence of that can also be helpful for your actual adjustment of status to show that you and your spouse actually acquired things together, right? And yeah, that's really it for now. Of course, if you're thinking of venturing into a new career, new job, or you're going into school, you want to research those things online, get enough information about it, right? There's ample opportunities available. You know, just go research, right? Research and see what it is that you need to do, what's the required documents. Just make use of the opportunity that you're given while here, right? So yeah, so don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to my channel, and comment your questions below on what you thought about this video or any other video in the K Visa series. So I will see you guys next time. All right.